Are BTS preparing a massive surprise tour in London, and which American icons are rumored to join them? From massive stadium hints to unexpected studio crossovers, the evidence hiding in plain sight will shock you. Let's look at the facts. What is really happening behind the scenes? Number 9. The pop royalty integration, Justin Bieber. Let's examine the structural shift under HYBE America. Following the acquisition of Ithaca Holdings by HYBE, the institutional connection between BTS and Justin Bieber moved from a theoretical crossover to an intra-corporate alliance. Historically, Jungkook has explicitly cited Bieber as a primary vocal influence, frequently releasing public covers of tracks like To You and 10,000 Hours. Commercially, both artists have dominated the Billboard Hot 100, and with Bieber's catalog now linked through Scooter Braun's executive role at HYBE America, the operational framework for a joint performance at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium during the ARIRANG World Tour in London rests on shared corporate infrastructure. This connection is intensified by their history of public support, including Bieber publicly congratulating BTS on their historical achievements and acknowledging the global impact of Dynamite. In the context of a massive stadium production, an on-stage collaboration would capitalize on years of mutual cross-promotional industry respect, making it one of the most logically sound industry integration theories for the 2026 tour lineup. The logistical reality of both entities operating under the same parent corporate umbrella removes traditional interlabel barriers, setting the stage for an unprecedented live musical crossover that could redefine stadium performance scale. Number 8. The hitmaker connection, Charlie Puth. The organic creative synergy between Charlie Puth and BTS represents one of the most long-standing personal and professional relationships in the modern global pop landscape. This artistic bridge officially began as early as 2017 when Jungkook released a widely acclaimed cover of Puth's hit single, We Don't Talk Anymore, which eventually escalated into a live duet performance at the 2018 NBC Plus X Genie Music Awards. The commercial peak of this relationship materialized in June 2022 with the release of the collaborative single Left and Right, featured on Puth's third studio album. The track achieved massive international success, debuting at number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100, securing multiple platinum certifications globally, and crossing hundreds of millions of streams on Spotify. Puth has repeatedly publicized his deep artistic respect for the group's meticulous vocal abilities and work ethic during major industry appearances, such as on the prominent Korean variety program MMTG, where he fondly recounted their 8-year history. Given that London's large-scale stadium circuit operates as a historical focal point for massive pop reunions, integrating Puth into a 2026 tour lineup offers a concrete, pre-existing musical catalog to draw from. The immense popularity of Left and Right on British and international charts provides an established blueprint for a live rendition, maximizing the emotional and historic weight of their cross-continental musical alliance. Number 7. The hip-hop force, Megan Thee Stallion. The artistic relationship between Megan Thee Stallion and BTS serves as a masterclass in cross-cultural hip-hop and pop integration. This high-profile alliance officially ignited in August 2021 with the release of the explosive remix of BTS's global chart topper Butter. The collaboration faced serious initial industry roadblocks due to internal legal disputes between Megan and her then-label, 1501 Certified Entertainment, which attempted to block the track's release. Megan successfully filed an emergency legal petition in court to ensure the song reached the public, demonstrating her immense personal and professional commitment to the collaboration. The track immediately dominated international charts, solidifying an intensely loyal bond between her fandom and ARMY. This musical synergy reached a new peak in September 2024 when Megan tapped RM for the hard-hitting, futuristic single Neva Play, where RM's distinct, gravelly rap verse received widespread critical acclaim. Crucially, Megan and BTS have already proven their live performance chemistry on a massive scale, having performed Butter together live at Los Angeles' SoFi Stadium during the Permission to Dance on Stage tour in late 2021. With a proven track record of fighting legally to work together, delivering multi-million stream hits, and executing high-energy stadium choreography, Megan's hypothetical presence on a London stage stands as an incredibly realistic industry proposition. Bringing her signature Houston energy to a venue like Wembley would flawlessly bridge BTS's rap line foundation with contemporary American hip-hop royalty, creating a live sonic landscape built on years of hard-fought, mutual artistic respect. Number 6. The deep-rooted kinship, Halsey. If there is a single American artist whose collaborative history with BTS transcends standard industry marketing, it is Ashley Frangipane, known globally as Halsey. This foundational relationship officially cemented its place in music history on April 12, 2019, with the release of Boy With Love, the explosive lead single from BTS's sixth extended play, Map of the Soul, Persona. The track did not just break records, it obliterated them, capturing 74.6 million views on YouTube within its first 24 hours to become the most viewed online music video in a single day at that time, and quickly securing an RIA Platinum certification. Halsey's commitment to the group went far beyond a remote vocal track. She flew directly to South Korea to immerse herself in their rigorous production environment and master the song's precise, high-energy choreography for the music video. This shared artistic work ethic forged a deep personal bond, leading to subsequent individual collaborations, most notably when Halsey recruited Suga for the deeply vulnerable track, Suga's Interlude, on her critically acclaimed 2020 studio album, Manic. Their live performance chemistry is already a matter of historical record, having performed together at the 2019 Billboard Music Awards, and when Halsey made a surprise appearance during BTS's Love Yourself, Speak Yourself tour at the Stade de France in Paris. Historically, London holds immense structural significance for this specific alliance. During that exact 2019 European Stadium run, BTS sold out 2 consecutive nights at London's iconic Wembley Stadium in just 90 minutes, while Halsey was simultaneously performing her own headlining set down the road at Wembley Arena. Given this deeply intertwined tour history and Halsey's public declarations of BTS being her artistic family, utilizing a London stadium date on the 2026 tour circuit to finally reunite these global powerhouses for a live UK performance of Boy With Love is backed by years of genuine, documented artistic kinship. The emotional resonance of Halsey stepping back onto a massive British stage alongside the newly reunited septet would serve as a powerful testament to a friendship that has safely survived the complex shifts of global pop stardom. Number 5. The Stadium Anthem Architects, Coldplay. While Chris Martin and his bandmates are technically British rock royalty, their massive institutional presence within the American music market and their historic chart-topping alliance with BTS makes them a fundamental cornerstone of any monumental London stadium prediction. This cross-continental partnership permanently altered global pop music infrastructure on September 24, 2021, with the release of My Universe, the monumental second single from Coldplay's 9th studio album, Music of the Spheres. Driven by an absolute mutual artistic reverence, Chris Martin bypassed standard remote recording protocols during a heavily restricted global pandemic, flying directly to Seoul to work face-to-face with all 7 members inside the HYBE recording studio. The industry impact of this collaboration was immediate and historic. My Universe debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking the first time in music history that 2 co-billed lead groups topped the chart, and securing its place as a multi-platinum global juggernaut with hundreds of millions of streams. The creative bond between the 2 entities quickly evolved into a deep personal mentorship, most visibly demonstrated when Chris Martin gifted his prized acoustic guitar to Gene, which Gene subsequently cherished and brought with him during his military enlistment. This bond deepened when Coldplay co-wrote Jin's debut solo single, The Astronaut, in late 2022, with Jean traveling all the way to Buenos Aires, Argentina, to debut the song live during Coldplay's massive Music of the Spheres World Tour stadium broadcast. Geographically, London is the literal home turf for Coldplay, a city where they routinely sell out unprecedented multi-night residencies at Wembley Stadium, drawing over 90,000 fans per night. Integrating Chris Martin or the full band into a 2026 London tour itinerary is not just a marketing concept. It is an organic culmination of an alliance where both acts have already shared the stage at the American Music Awards and across global stadium screens. The sheer sonic scale of a live, unsimulated stadium performance of My Universe in the heart of the United Kingdom would leverage Coldplay's unrivaled mastery of British stadium atmospheres alongside BTS's explosive live energy, delivering an undeniable, emotionally charged highlight that represents a true, borderless family in modern music. Number 4. The trilingual dance phenomenon, Becky G. The collaborative synergy between Becky G and BTS, particularly J-Hope, represents one of the most structurally unique cultural intersections in modern pop and hip-hop history. This creative alliance permanently solidified on September 27, 2019, with the release of the groundbreaking trilingual single Chicken Noodle Soup. The track was not merely a standard commercial pop release. It was a deeply personal homage to the early 2000s classic by DJ Webstar and Young B, a song that J-Hope had explicitly cited as a foundational soundtrack during his early years learning to dance in Gwangju. The project began taking official shape after J-Hope and Becky G crossed paths backstage at the 2019 Billboard Music Awards, leading to a mutual agreement to fuse their distinct cultural narratives. Becky G meticulously penned her own verses in Spanish, blending her Latin American roots with J-Hope's Korean and English lyricism to construct a monumental record centered on personal identity, dance heritage, and honoring one's origins. Commercially, the track became an immediate international juggernaut, debuting at number 81 on the Billboard Hot 100 with 9.7 million streams and 11,000 digital downloads within its first tracking week, making J-Hope the first individual member of BTS to score a solo entry on the Hot 100 outside of the group framework. The music video, directed by Young-Sik Choi of Lumpens and shot on location in Los Angeles, featured an assembly of over 50 dancers of diverse nationalities, creating a massive global viral movement known as the CNS Challenge. Crucially, their live performance history reached an absolute pinnacle at Lollapalooza 2022 in Chicago, where J-Hope made history as the first South Korean artist to headline a major American music festival. Becky G made a spectacular surprise appearance on stage to execute the intricate, high-energy Chicken Noodle Soup choreography live alongside J-Hope, a moment that sent shockwaves through the global music industry and demonstrated an undeniable, explosive live stage chemistry. This historical precedent is highly relevant to the structural forecasting of the 2026 London tour leg. London's massive stadium infrastructure thrives on historic, multicultural pop spectacles that can captivate a diverse European audience. Bringing Becky G onto a London stage to perform this trilingual masterpiece live with the newly reunited group would seamlessly merge Latin, Korean, and Western urban dance cultures under a single stadium roof, providing a high-octane, rhythmically complex performance that honors the group's street dance foundations while delivering a universally resonant stadium anthem. The sheer kinetic energy of this cross-continental alliance would serve as an irrefutable highlight of the tour, keeping fans hanging on to every beat as the lineup edges closer to its ultimate global revelation. Number 3. The alternative R&B vanguard, Paak. The institutional and artistic alignment between Silk Sonic's own Paak and BTS represents one of the most musically sophisticated and authentic relationships bridging the American West Coast funk revival with the global K-pop elite. This profound creative connection first entered the public record during the 2021 Grammy Awards season, where both acts were prominently featured, but it permanently solidified into a shared musical milestone in June 2022 during the massive promotional rollout for BTS's anthology album, Proof. To celebrate their 9th anniversary, BTS executed a monumental live-streamed performance titled BTS Proof Live, filmed on a minimalist stage set against the stark, expansive backdrop of the California desert. In an absolute shock to the global music industry, Paak emerged from behind a massive, custom drum kit to provide the live, complex syncopated drum instrumentation for the world premiere of BTS's lead reflective single, Yet to Come, the most beautiful moment. This performance was not a superficial marketing stunt. It showcased a deep, unsimulated technical synergy between Paak's virtuosic, Grammy-winning drumming foundations and the vocal line's precise harmonic delivery. Behind the scenes, the relationship is deeply familial, with Paak and his family frequently documented attending BTS's multi-night stadium residencies at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas and the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, alongside RM and Suga publicly supporting Silk Sonic's intimate theater residencies. Crucially, this collaboration holds immense structural weight when projecting the live arrangements for a massive 2026 London tour leg. Venues like Wembley Stadium and the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium are historically built on the legacy of monumental live instrumentation and soul-infused stadium rock. Integrating a multi-instrumentalist powerhouse like Paak into the 2026 tour lineup would allow BTS to completely re-engineer their classic hip-hop and R&B discography into a live, organic, big band spectacle driven by authentic percussion and infectious funk energy. By bringing Paak's signature, high-octane California groove straight into the heart of the United Kingdom, BTS would not only honor their deep rhythmic roots, but also deliver a masterclass in live musical execution that elevates the entire concept of a stadium pop performance into an elite, critically acclaimed artistic event, leaving the audience breathless as the tour's final heaviest hitters prepare to take the global stage. Number 2. The avant-garde maestro, Pharrell Williams. The structural bridge connecting the multidisciplinary genius of Pharrell Williams and BTS stands as one of the most highly anticipated, unreleased institutional collaborations in modern music history. This titanic professional alliance officially broke into public records in November 2022 through an exclusive, high-profile joint cover feature for Rolling Stone magazine's prominent Musicians on Musicians series, featuring an extensive face-to-face dialogue between Pharrell and BTS's leader, RM. During this historic conversation, Pharrell explicitly broke industry protocol to announce that he had already recorded a monumental, top-secret collaboration with BTS for his long-awaited compilation studio album project, Phriends, Volume 1. Williams openly expressed his immense gratitude and artistic awe regarding the group's vocal performance on the track, famously stating that everyone who previewed the material was left completely stunned by its sonic depth. Beyond this group track, Pharrell was so profoundly impressed by RM's creative vision and philosophical approach to artistry that he leveraged the interview to publicly offer his elite production services for RM's then upcoming debut official solo studio album, Indigo, leading to deep mutual respect and ongoing behind-the-scenes creative consulting. This foundational relationship carries massive logistical weight when analyzing the framework of the current 2026 ARIRANG World Tour schedule, which is officially scheduled to hit London's massive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on July 6th and 7th, 2026. Pharrell is not merely an American music icon. As the creative director of Louis Vuitton Men's, a global fashion house for which BTS previously served as historic brand ambassadors, his professional and luxury industry ties to European cultural capitals like London and Paris are immovably cemented. Introducing a visionary of Pharrell's caliber to a London stadium stage would allow BTS to bridge the gap between high-fashion, classic Virginia hip-hop production and the avant-garde sonics of their latest studio album, ARIRANG. The sheer cultural authority of Williams joining the group live to debut their long-awaited collaborative discography in the United Kingdom would elevate the stadium tour from a standard pop concert into a definitive, multi-medium cultural moment, setting up an explosive narrative climax as the final, most shocking number one artist on this list prepares to be unmasked. Number 1. The ultimate chart-topping phenomenon, Nicki Minaj. The historic alliance between the Queen of Rap and BTS stands as the single most critical, industry-redefining collaboration that broke the Western barrier for K-pop on the global charts. This monumental partnership officially materialized on August 24, 2018, with the release of the explosive digital alternative version of Idol, the hard-hitting, traditional-infused lead single from their compilation album, Love Yourself. Answer. The collaboration was born out of deep, mutual artistic reverence, where BTS directly sent the track to Minaj because they felt her distinct, high-speed rap cadence and unmatched lyrical presence would flawlessly complete the song's global sonic identity. Minaj accepted the proposal instantly, meticulously writing and delivering a legendary, culture-shifting verse that seamlessly integrated her signature Queen's New York energy with BTS's traditional South Korean rhythms and intense pop choruses. The commercial impact of this historic crossover was absolute. The track debuted at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100, while the official music video, which famously featured Minaj in a vibrant, high-fashion setting alongside Korean lyric translations, shattered YouTube records by accumulating 45.9 million views in its first 24 hours. Crucially, this collaboration holds the absolute highest structural and historical weight when analyzing the layout of the current 2026 ARIRANG World Tour, which has officially locked in 2 consecutive nights at London's massive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on July 6th and 7th, 2026. London holds a profoundly sacred place in the live history of this specific track. It was during their historic, sold-out 2019 European run at Wembley Stadium where BTS performed Idol as their ultimate, explosive energy peak, cementing it as one of the greatest stadium anthems in modern music history. Integrating Nicki Minaj onto the London stage for the 2026 tour leg would create the ultimate full-circle cultural phenomenon, bringing the original global rap catalyst of their Western crossover directly into a 360-degree in the round live stadium production. The sheer power of the newly reunited septet, standing shoulder to shoulder with the most influential female rapper of all time to perform Idol live in the United Kingdom, would entirely shatter global entertainment records, delivering an earth-shattering live climax that redefines the absolute limits of stadium pop mastery.